Most entrepreneurs believe they are building wealth simply by growing their business. But that's exactly where the trap begins. Higher revenue, faster growth, and constant reinvestment can create the illusion of success, while real financial freedom stays out of reach. Many business owners end up trapped in cycles of cash flow pressure, rising expenses, and constant work, without ever actually converting their effort into personal wealth. The truth is, building a business doesn't automatically mean building wealth. We'll uncover the hidden wealth trap almost every entrepreneur falls into, and why it keeps so many stuck despite successful businesses. Today we will talk about the wealth trap every entrepreneur falls into. So before we start, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. 1. Revenue growth illusion. One of the most common wealth traps entrepreneurs fall into is confusing revenue growth with real wealth. At first, increasing sales feels like undeniable success. Higher revenue numbers create excitement and validation. However, revenue alone does not determine financial freedom. Many businesses scale revenue while profits remain thin or unstable. Costs often grow alongside income, reducing actual financial gain. Entrepreneurs begin to focus more on top-line growth than bottom-line health. This creates an illusion of progress without true wealth accumulation. A business can double revenue, but still struggle financially. Expenses such as marketing, payroll, and operations consume most gains. Without profit discipline, revenue becomes a misleading metric. Many entrepreneurs reinvest heavily to maintain growth momentum. 2. Lifestyle inflation trap. As business income increases, many entrepreneurs increase their spending at the same pace. This is known as lifestyle inflation. New revenue leads to new expenses rather than savings. Luxury purchases, upgraded homes, and increased operational costs quickly absorb profits. At first, it feels like a reward for hard work. However, it gradually erodes wealth-building potential. Entrepreneurs often mistake higher spending capacity for financial security. But higher expenses create long-term financial pressure. Many end up working harder just to maintain their lifestyle. This creates a cycle of income dependency instead of wealth creation. Even successful businesses can leave owners financially strained. Lifestyle inflation is often subtle and gradual. 3. Cash flow mismanagement trap. Cash flow is one of the most misunderstood elements of business wealth. Many entrepreneurs focus only on profit rather than timing of money. A business may be profitable on paper, but still struggle to survive. Delayed payments from clients create financial gaps. Meanwhile, expenses must be paid consistently and on time. This mismatch creates ongoing liquidity stress. Entrepreneurs often underestimate how quickly cash flow issues escalate. They rely on future income to cover present obligations. This creates a fragile financial structure. Even small disruptions can trigger serious problems. Many businesses survive through constant financial juggling. 4. Over-reinvestment cycle. Many entrepreneurs fall into the trap of continuously reinvesting all profits back into their business. This seems like a smart growth strategy at first. However, it often prevents personal wealth accumulation. All earnings remain trapped inside the business structure. There is little or no extraction of personal profit. This creates a situation where the business grows, but the owner remains financially stagnant. Reinvestment without balance leads to financial dependency on the business. Entrepreneurs begin to rely entirely on future business performance. This increases pressure and reduces financial security. A healthy business should generate distributable profits. Without distribution, wealth remains theoretical. 5. Time for money dependency trap. A hidden wealth trap for entrepreneurs is remaining dependent on personal effort for income. Even in business ownership, many still trade time directly for money. They handle operations, sales, and decision-making personally. This limits scalability and long-term wealth potential. Income becomes tied to personal involvement rather than systems. If the entrepreneur stops working, revenue declines. This creates psychological pressure to always stay active. True wealth requires separation between time and income. Many entrepreneurs fail to build systems that operate independently. Without delegation and automation, growth remains limited. This trap keeps businesses small despite high effort levels. 6. The debt expansion trap. As businesses grow, many entrepreneurs begin relying on debt to maintain momentum. At first, borrowing feels like a smart way to scale faster. It allows hiring, marketing, and expansion without waiting for organic profits. However, debt introduces fixed obligations that do not depend on revenue cycles. This creates pressure even during slow business periods. Many entrepreneurs underestimate how quickly repayment obligations compound. Interest payments reduce real profitability over time. A business may look successful but be heavily leveraged underneath. This hidden structure creates financial fragility. When cash flow slows, debt becomes a serious burden. Instead of creating freedom, debt often locks entrepreneurs into survival mode. They begin working to service liabilities instead of building wealth. 7. The validation spending trap. Another common trap is spending money to appear successful rather than becoming financially strong. Entrepreneurs often invest in branding, offices, cars, and public image. These expenses are meant to signal success to the outside world. However, they rarely contribute directly to wealth creation. Social validation becomes more important than financial stability. This leads to misallocation of resources. Money is spent on perception instead of profit-generating assets. At first, it boosts confidence and credibility, but over time, it reduces financial reserves. Many businesses struggle silently while appearing highly successful externally. The pressure to maintain image increases ongoing expenses. This creates a cycle of appearance-driven decision-making. 8. Scaling without profitability trap. Many entrepreneurs chase scaling as the ultimate goal. They believe bigger businesses automatically mean more wealth. However, scaling without profitability leads to financial imbalance. Costs increase faster than actual profit margins. New customers often require expensive acquisition strategies. Operations become more complex and expensive. Despite higher revenue, net income may remain low. This creates a dangerous illusion of success. Entrepreneurs become focused on growth metrics instead of profit quality. Without strong margins, scaling becomes financially exhausting. Businesses can grow larger while becoming weaker financially. This trap leads to burnout and operational strain. 9. Lack of exit strategy trap. Many entrepreneurs build businesses without considering how they will exit or extract value. Without an exit strategy, wealth remains locked inside operations. The business becomes a lifelong commitment rather than an asset. Even profitable businesses can lack liquidity or transferable value. This limits real financial freedom. If the owner cannot sell or step away, wealth is not realized. Many entrepreneurs delay thinking about exit planning. They focus entirely on daily operations and growth. This creates long-term dependency on active involvement. A business without exit options is not fully an asset. It represents potential wealth rather than actual wealth. 10. The identity attachment trap. The deepest wealth trap is emotional attachment to being the business owner. Many entrepreneurs tie their identity to their business success. This makes it difficult to step back or delegate control. Letting go feels like losing purpose or status. As a result, they remain overly involved in operations. This prevents scalability and independence. Even when systems are available, control is not released. The business becomes emotionally as well as financially central. This attachment limits strategic decision-making. It also prevents effective exit planning. Many entrepreneurs continue working long after financial necessity ends. Wealth becomes secondary to identity. True financial freedom requires a separation from identity and business. Without this shift, entrepreneurs remain trapped indefinitely. The ultimate wealth trap is emotional dependence on work itself. If you like this video and would like to see more like it, please give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, and click the button to subscribe.